Hello YouTubers, my name is Axe Factor. Another day, another patch in CTE, and this one brings forth two major changes to two different things that you use to acquire and finish off targets. The first one is the hipfire reticle that you see on my screen, the 4 different lines. It changes location based on what weapon you have, attachment combinations, and as you can see, I'm going to take my laser sight off. It gets bigger, and let's put it back on. I start strafing, it gets bigger. Go crouch, gets a little smaller. Go prone, gets a little bit smaller. And the second one is ADS, aiming down sight, the soldier optic reticle. Now, you're going to notice this one's more precise. A while ago back on the PC and current gen, it got big and blotchy. Not very precise, not very intense. That had to do with an old gen change that they had to make that affected everybody for the worse. Now, you can change the size, you can change the intensity, and you can change the color on both hipfire and your ADS. This is stock setting for ADS. You're going to notice it's a lot smaller than what we have in vanilla. So how do you go about making those changes? You go to Options, Gameplay, scroll down to Advanced. Once you get down past Minimap, here's your soldier hipfire. Size is 100. That is default. Visibility is 100. And of course, they made another change. These are color codes that you could find in MS Paint or Photoshop. You want to find a good color, a neon green, a pink, just plug those codes in once you find your color you want in MS Paint or Photoshop. It's that simple. So do you want a completely blue hipfire? You can go back, you can save, there you go. Do you want to change the intensity of that? You can also go in there, go to Advanced again, go down, and you can change the size of that. You can make it thicker, you can make it bigger. Obviously, that's a little bit overkill. So that's kind of the range of which. You can also shrink this thing down as well. So let's put that back to 100. Let's change this back to white. 255 across the board is white. And here's the one you're probably going to want to mess with. This is Soldier Optics Reticle. This is your ADS. Now remember, you can change these colors, but be careful. Red is probably the best color for this. Now, how small can this thing get? Let's bring it down to 50%. Look at that. That's absolutely tiny. I don't even know you can see that once I render this and YouTube compresses that. It is absolutely tiny. Probably not a very good setting for you. So let's change that back to 100 here. And let's see. Let's go past 100. Let's go to 150. How big can it get? This is something that is closer to what's available in vanilla right now. And this is actually probably the size that I'm going to go with, something between 150 and 125. So I'll show you guys 125. This is kind of what I'm looking at to go with. You can go blue, you can go green, but think about some of the darker maps and how hard it is to see. I really think red's the right color to go for me. What do you guys think? What size are you going to go with? I personally like 125. And as you can see at the distance, it is just the right size for Jimmy's pumpkin on his shoulders. As always, YouTubers, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you guys soon.